So look, when we hit subscriber 1,000, you're going to start getting stuff like this. Trayvon Moore, signed, rookie jersey. Just win, baby. Subscriber 1,000, you're getting one of these. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the undrafted free agent favorite list. Look no further than outside linebacker Zach Van Valkenburg, defensive end out of Iowa. This guy is tenacious. He is nasty. His comparison for me, Mad Max Crosby. Not because of his length, not because of his finesse, but because of his high motor. This guy does not stop. 4 quarters of football, this dude is all over you. You go to watch anybody on this defensive line for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and this guy just jumps out. Your eyes will just gravitate right to number 97. I encourage you guys to go watch him, and you will fall in love with him. Make no mistake, this man will make the roster, and in 2 to 3 years, we're going to look back on this, and there's going to be teams saying, what did we miss about this guy? Why did we not find this guy? And this is one of those gems. He will make the roster. Mark my words. His motor and his relentlessness is just something you can't coach. And that's what's going to make this team. He's the type of guy that in the 4th quarter, you just plug this guy in. Even on sub packages, look, you could put him on the opposite side of Chandler Jones when Max needs a break. Or when Chandler needs a break, you put this guy on the other end of Max. Oh, man, that combination would be nasty. You have to go and watch this kid's tape. It's not that he's going to blow you away with technique. It's his motor. He never stops. He will get after you. Look, he had 44 tackles, 6 sacks last year. He is an under-the-radar player. I can't believe he went undrafted. I understand he went to Iowa. That is what it is. But this kid, you hear his teammates talk about him. He is a leader on and off the field. Everybody has all the high praises and just says how this kid is a football player. He does not stop. He eats, sleeps, and breathes football. This guy is a Raider Nation. Moving on, man, I could talk about this kid. I can make a whole video basically on him. If you guys want a film video on him, let me know down in the comments section. That's how high I am on him. Justin Hall's a 5'9", 186-pound receiver out of Ball State. 613 yards, 5 touchdowns, 255 yards rushing with 6 rushing touchdowns. He's kind of your gadget player. He's not going to overwhelm you with the route tree, but what he does and how he uses his skill, that's his game. He's going to do the end arounds. He's going to do the jet sweeps. He's going to do the short screen passes and get the yak. He's going to do the 9 route over the top. He's going to take slants and try to take him to the house. He's one of those type of players, right? Developmental project, but he's one of those he's one of the guys that Raider Nation's been clamoring for, those speed type of players that we don't really have. This is him. I do think Tyron Johnson played with us last year, was on the practice squad, then we signed him to the active roster, former Charger. I do think Tyron Johnson is better than Justin Hall, but we will see. We'll see come training camp and preseason. This is a guy that you're going to want to watch in preseason. Chase Garbers, my 3rd prospect, QB out of Cal. Good pocket awareness. This is another guy, 4 years down the road, maybe when Derek calls it a career with the Raiders, and if he does decide to hang it up in 4 years, maybe this is a guy that you have stashed on your practice squad, and he's been developing over the years and can turn into a backup quarterback and then have a chance to compete for the starting spot when Derek Carr is no longer here. Look, this guy had 136.1 QBR. It's 16 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, but what I really like about him is his leg usage. He had 456 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. The thing that he has to learn, he's got to learn how to slide, you guys. He does not slide. He looks for contact as a quarterback, which is cool. He's going to be one of those preseason favorites, Raider Nation. He's going to be the one. He's probably playing late in the 4th quarter, 3rd quarter games, but he's just going to take off running. He's going to hit a 45-yard run, hit a DB, get up, start flexing, and just get Raider Nation excited. This is a kid that keep an eye on for not just this year, but years down the road. Look for him to compete for backup spots. I do think the kid has that type of potential. Like I said, he has good accuracy. He needs to improve a little bit on decision making. He is a developmental piece for sure, but he has a lot of upside. Some notable mentions that I had wrote down here because there's 2 of them that kind of stood out to me. Trey Turner, 6'2", 190 pounds out of Virginia Tech. They call him Big Play Trey. It's always good when you got a nickname like that, right? 675 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's a high point machine. He's not going to blow you away, but he runs good, solid routes. He's not going to create a ton of separation, but he's going to go up and he's going to get those money balls. He's going to go get those 50-50 balls that Derek likes to throw. So this is a guy to kind of keep an eye on. Look, that wide receiver room is going to be kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious. We'll do a future video about that, breaking down that receiver room and guys who I think can be interchangeable in those tiers. Bam Olaseni, offensive tackle. He's 6'9", 375 pounds. Look, Daniel Falele was that big tackle that I wanted, but we got one in the undrafted free agents. So obviously making the connections there, I knew that the Raiders like these really large tackles, and that's what they got. 6'9", 375-pound machine of a man who's actually a really good athlete. He moves really well. He's way better in the run game, but he did face a way lesser competition. So this is going to be a camp body. This is a guy, put him behind Brandon Parker and make Brandon Parker work. You know what I mean? Like I said with the last theme of my last video's title was No Man is Safe. And Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler, Champ Kelly, they're making that very apparent that, look, no man is safe on this football team. Everybody's coming in to compete. Everybody's job is on the line. And you got to grind. You got to earn your spot, and I love that. Raider Nation, let me know down in the comments section who your favorite players are of the undrafted free agent list. I'd encourage you to go look at Zach Van Valkenburg. He is my pick, making the roster hands down. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, y'all, just win, baby.